Hello everyone and happy Sabbath. Today we will be commencing our 3-part series. So let's go ahead and start with part 1, which is on the purpose of friendship. So what do you guys believe what the purpose of friendship is?
So friends are not only nice to have, but it's also good to have friends because they're there for you. Because family is always going to be there for you, but just in case like they can't make it, friends are always there to help you, to support you, and to just be like a second family.
Yeah, I agree. Friends are like a second family because you grow up with your family, but then you go to school, and a lot of time you spend it in school. So you build those friendships, and most of the time since you're in school, you kind of build up a family with your friends.
So yeah, everyone loves a good friendship. We all love the fun and the memories that come with it. So no doubt that it's a beautiful and wonderful thing to have. So here we will be diving deep into the scripture and finding out what the true purpose of a friendship is and what God wants us to accomplish with it. So let's go ahead and start with the first verse found in Proverbs 27, verse 5 through 6.
So it starts off with, an open rebuke is better than hidden love. Wounds from a sincere friend are better than many kisses from an enemy.
So what I get from this verse is that, okay, so it's saying an open rebuke is better than hidden love, right? So usually you'll differentiate between your real friends and your fake friends, or you're not as good friends, because people that are just trying to kiss up to you will never tell you the truth or just try to make you feel good and not really tell you anything that you really need to know. Like your true friends, they'll tell you when you mess up. They'll tell you the straight facts about what you're doing or how you need to better or how good you're doing. So I think what it's really saying is like that your friends, your real friends will always tell you the truth, and your fake friends will always just try to kiss up to you.
It's very interesting that, like, what that verse says and what you were saying right now, because when it comes to, like, I know you mentioned earlier that they are like a second family. So your family will tell you if you messed up, and they will tell you even if it hurts your feelings, but they do it because of your own good. The same way a true friend will tell you, like, if you screwed up, and even if it hurts you, but they're doing it for your own good.
Yeah.
A fake friend, not like your family, would just agree with you, and think bad behind your back.
Yeah.
So I think that's very interesting how when you mentioned the thing about family, and then this verse kind of ties it in a little bit.
Yeah, in a way, a true friend helps you grow by telling you in what you're messing up in and helping
or when
you.
You're doing good.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily always bad.
No, yeah, it's not necessarily always bad, but they help you grow. While a fake friend, they're in a way keeping you at the same pace because they're just telling you the same thing.
I guess you don't really realize your mistakes or what you need to work on to be a better person, a better friend, a better sibling, a better son or daughter.
Yeah.
So.
I think we focus more on the, like, your real friends will tell you, like, when you messed up and stuff that will hurt you, because anyone can tell you something nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no one's gonna think twice in, like, telling you, like, oh, you did amazing, but someone will think twice if they don't know you that well. They won't be up to you and be like, hey, you did really bad in this part.
Yeah.
Like, it's more of like someone that, like, has a trust with you, and you have, like, that connection that you can tell them, like, hey, in this part you really messed up, and it was bad, and they won't get mad at you, or they won't, like, get upset at you. I mean, they might get upset, but they won't, they'll get over it because there's that bond, and with someone that you barely knew, if they tell you that, like, you can be like, who is this person telling me something?
Yeah,
like
they
that,
don't even know me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's why we're focusing more, right now we're focusing more on the part of, like, a real friend will tell you something even if it hurts you.
Yeah. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and jump to the next verse found in Proverbs 27, verse 9.
Alright, Proverbs 27, verse 9 says, the heartfelt counsel of a friend is as sweet as a perfume and incense. Alright, well, we all like perfumes,
We all like smelling nice.
Yes, and it brings a nice feeling. So I guess basically it's pretty much the same thing. When a true friend tells you something or, like, good advice, it feels nice. Why? Because you think this person really cares about me.
You know, I think it's also not when they just tell you something true, but like also when you're in like a tough space or like you're going through something, like a true friend will like be there for you and try to help you stand up, get up, you know? So it's as sweet as perfume, you know, because they're there supporting you and having your back. So
Well, we also gotta consider like there's like the same word, like you did amazing or you did it really good, coming from two different people could have a totally different impact on you.
oh yeah.
You know, coming from someone you just met, you're like, oh, thanks, you know. But coming from someone that you really know and they know like how hard you've worked and everything, like it's like, oh wow, like
My work
thank you, yeah, work paid off, you know. So that's kind of how I think this verse ties in. So yeah.
Can you read the verse again?
Yeah, of course. It says, a person who is... Sorry, my bad. Wrong verse. The heartfelt counsel of a friend is as sweet as perfume and incense. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, sometimes we do ask, like, you need advice, and who do you go to when you don't go to your family? You go to a close friend.
Yeah,
You don't go to just some random friend. You know?
Yeah.
You don't go to, like, some random classmate, like, hey, can you help me out with this? You know, I'm going through some issues.
Whoa.
You go to someone like you go to someone that like
That you can
You
trust.
you can trust, and you're like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm going through this. What do you think? So, yeah.
So the next verse is found in Proverbs 27, verse 17.
Proverbs 27 verse 17 says, "As iron shapes iron, so a friend sharpens a friend."
So my take on the verse is that you guys are there to help each other. I'm there to help you. You're there to help me. We're here to strengthen each other. Not just like it could be in a friendship. Maybe you want to work on a friendship, or maybe just in life. I'm there to support you and help you in your endeavors and everything you want to do.
I totally agree with that.
I like how this verse is kind of like a summary of all we've been talking about, because it says, as iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. So it's like a friend will constructively criticize you for your best intention. So it's a really nice summary of what it says.
You gotta make sure it's constructive criticism,
Yeah.
because there's also those bad friends
Yeah.
that they criticize you to bring you down.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not
So
fun.
that's not the friends you want.
Moving on to the final verse, which is found in Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verses 9 through 12. So I'll go ahead and read that. Let's see. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But someone who falls alone is in real trouble. Likewise, two people lying close together can keep each other warm. But how can one be warm alone? A person standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but two can stand back to back and conquer. Three are even better, for a triple braided cord is not easily broken.
Right now that you're reading that verse, the first part where it says like can hold each other accountable and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people work out with a friend or a partner. Why? Because the day that you feel lazy, you're like, I don't want to go work out. You know, just because that friend's like, hey, let's go. You're like,
Okay.
fine, I have to go. You know.
Yeah.
So you go not because you wanted to go, but because your friend was like, you already made plans with this person that you were gonna go, and you don't want to like. It's that holding you accountable part.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's funny how the comparison goes, and I mean, yeah, like a friend will hold you accountable, and obviously, like I said, it's like with more people, the more you're accountable you are.
Yeah. And I mean, it also goes for studying. Like, if you pick the right partner, you won't get distracted, because even if you try, you'll be like, oh no, I gotta get back on task. Yeah,
And that's important. The right, because you can study with a really good friend,
Mm-hmm.
but because they're really good friends, you won't study.
It may not be the best idea.
Yeah, it might not be the best studying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because since you're so close, you'll goof around.
Well, I mean, you can have really close friends
I know.
that you can study with.
But there's friends that you can study with and friends that you can't really study
Yes.
with.
Yeah, and I saw a video once where it says you can study with a group of people, but as long as it's no more than 3, because when it's more than 3, you get distracted. So you have to make sure that it's no more than 3, because there's just with more people, there's less concentration and you'll get less done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that goes a little bit with everything. I don't know if you guys ever have been sitting down at a table where there's like 8 people. You don't talk to everybody.
No.
You go to the especially if you have you ever been stuck like right in the middle where there's a conversation going on this side and there's a conversation going on this side and you're like
The loner in the middle.
you know
Yeah.
like you're trying to be in this conversation but then sometimes you're trying to be on this conversation
Yeah. And then they pull you to this conversation. You're like, hold up.
and you're like kind of lost and you're like, wait, hold on, which conversation am I going to?
Yeah.
That's happened to me.
Yeah, I mean, like it happens when there's like a lot of people. Like also like if you go on vacation or something and there's like more than like I want to say 6 people, like they get into little groups and they go off on their own.
Yeah, because there's like, especially when it's like a big group, you're like, you're in one conversation, then you're in the other one, and you're like, wait, what's going on? Wait, okay, what?
It's just hard for a lot of people to be in the same conversation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, you're all going in a little group wherever you're going on vacation, you know, but everyone's having their own little conversations on the way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, eventually you're all talking with each other, but
I just wanted to add a little thing when it says if one person falls, the other can reach out and help. So I just wanted to reflect on this and kind of summarize everything that we've been talking about. What everyone else has been saying, that a friend is always there to help you, and you should always be that friend that helps others. So if you know that someone's falling right now, especially in this quarantine, you know, it's getting tough, and a lot of people are not taking it well. Just make sure to reach out to your friends, family members, anyone you know who's having trouble, or you might not even think is having trouble, but just make sure to reach out to them and make sure they're not falling.
Be the friend that you want someone to be to you.
Yeah.
If you're going through a tough time, how do you want someone to be with you? And be that friend.
It's like the golden rule.
Yeah. And we get back to the golden rule all the time.
Yeah.
This is like the third video we talk about. It's like the golden rule.
It's
But I
because
mean,
the golden rules apply to everything.
It's called the golden rule for a reason.
Yeah, it's just,
just make a series about
it is
that.
what it is.
We might
Yeah, we
later.
should. There'll be so many subtopics.
How to apply the golden rule.
Step 1.
No, but yeah, I mean, so yeah, like be the friend that you want someone to be for you.
Mm-hmm. That's what it all comes down to.
Mm.
So, just to finalize, let's reflect on some verses to keep in mind helpful truths. So, the first one is, it is easier for others to notice areas in our lives that need to be improved than it is for us to notice ourselves. So that goes along with the constructive criticism that you were talking about, and how your real friends or the people who are close to you will be the ones, or should be the ones, to let you know when you're going wrong or you need some improvement. And it's more than okay for them to do that. And we should understand, of course, we are humans and we do get a little hurt, but the truth hurts sometimes, and it's something we need to hear so we can improve ourselves as friends, as a person.
Don't get upset at them.
Yeah.
Because they're looking for your best interests.
Mm-hmm. They only love you. So, number 2, keeping each other accountable can go a long way toward growing in godliness.
Yeah, I mean, like that's where iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, make sure you help each other out, hold yourself accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, how you doing? What's going on?
Yeah.
Have you prayed today?
Yes. How was your devotional? Do you want to do a devotional together?
Do you want to talk about the devotion we went over?
Yeah. That's always great. And finally, we have an encouraging word or a helping hand may be exactly how God desires you to uplift a friend. I think that one's a very special one, because everyone should be a helping hand to other people, because I mean, what he said, the golden rule, just treat others how you want to be treated. You wouldn't want to be treated bad, so don't treat others badly.
I want to go back to point number 2.
Yeah.
The keeping each other accountable can go a long way. And we said about Sabbath, about the devotional.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what Sabbath school is. Like we each get our own little Sabbath school booklet, you know, and we discuss it during Sabbath school. So during that time is when we're like, all right, let me read, because we're gonna discuss it.
Mhm.
You know, and it helps us grow.
Yeah, and if you didn't understand it, that's what getting together is for.
Yes,
You're all there to help each other understand. So, I think this is a great time to end.
Yeah, so I mean, this can be a 3-part series,
Yes.
and the purpose of this series was this section was the purpose of friends. The next one is, or should we just leave it a mystery?
Yeah.
Let's just leave it a
All
mystery.
right, just come back and see what the next one's about. It's still about friends.
Yeah.
But different
it is
section of
about
friends.
Yeah.
All right,
There's
so
3 parts. Next Saturday, we'll be going over the second part.
mm-hmm.
So, I look forward to that. I think
Yeah.
this is an important one because it is about friendships, and everyone has friendships, whether you're an adult, you're a little kid, you're a teenager. So,
Just make sure you have the right friends.
yes.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you keep watching the rest of the series because it's gonna get very interesting. And happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath, everyone.
Happy Sabbath.